lot to stop the negative plays. They had 4 of those in the first half, so once more physicality on the line of scrimmage to help with that. Now, as for defensively, he says they've done a good job of limiting SMU, especially with the explosive plays, but they know those will continue to come. And Rhett Lashley said just that. He said, we will not be conservative in our play call. They're going to get ready to take some shots, guys.
Yeah, Taylor, I think aggressive is Rhett Lashley's middle name. Clayton Johnson bumped out of bounds on the screen. Ahmad Walker with the tackle, and it'll be second down for the Green Wave starting our third quarter.
SMU's been phenomenal in the second halves, but Tulane's going to have to run the ball with Mekhi Hughes in the second half. You got to find something. It's a really stout defense for SMU. Obviously came into this game 16th in the country in yards per rush. Tulane has to get Mekhi Hughes going.
Hughes on the field. Pratt fakes it his direction, and the dump off to Brown. Brown scoots ahead, and that will be enough for a first down. And Tulane just out of sync, unable to muster any kind of substantial drive, it felt like, until the very end of our second quarter.
And they're going a little more up-tempo, which is exactly what they did at the end of that second quarter, getting Michael Pratt in that no-huddle offense.
Pratt in his last start here at Yulman Stadium. Tunnel screen to Jackson, so his first. By Chris Megginson against Brazel, who's been his favorite target late in the year, and it's fourth down.
The tallest, longest corner for this SMU defense gets the pass breakup. We've talked about how they retooled in the portal. They went and got guys like Chris Megginson, who came over from Liberty, started 12 games. These guys that they got have experience.
Many of his former teammates likely watching this game, rooting for SMU. Have a chance to go to a New Year's Six bowl game. Off the bounce, let's see where they spot it. At the 25, and a punt of just 39 when we come back.
A car like this, something this big, this luxurious, shouldn't move like a Mazda. It does.
Oh my God, it sounds epic as well. This car is a
Zero Mazda CX-90.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Give your teeth a dentist clean feeling? Start with a round brush head, add power, and you've got Oral-B. Round cleans better by surrounding % more plaque for a superior clean. Oral-B. Brush like a pro.
What's cooking?
The secret to winning game days.
So Eckridge smoked sausage is secret, huh?
Yep.
Visit Eckridge.
Have a special guest today on ESPN College Game Day with Geico Deco.
Look, just get to the part when you tell everyone how their home, car, even RV. Come on, there's an RV right there. Did he even see they're talking?
For all your insurance needs, from home to car to RV, it's easy to Geico.
Desmond, I forgot the talking points.
Can we add a jelly donut?
Yeah. Can we add an old fashioned?
Can we have vanilla cream? Yeah.
Can we have chocolate sprinkles?
Can we have vanilla sprinkles?
Can we have strawberry
Can we
sprinkles?
have and Boston cream? Is that 12?
to filling the trades gap.
It's an unprecedented.
You
14-7, SMU leading 22nd ranked Tulane. Washington, they're in. Michigan with a win tonight, the Big Ten Championship. The Wolverines. With those final three teams, Roderick Jones, Georgia, Texas, and Bama, especially. The SEC title affair. Roderick Daniels scoots ahead for just a gain of 2, but that's where things could get interesting and chaos could.
Because you're going to get the Texas versus Alabama debate. An Alabama team that would have a win over #1 Georgia if they're able to hold on, but lost to Texas at home.
Straight ahead goes Wheaton. That loss coming almost 2.5 months ago. I ask you, does that matter to the selection committee?
Absolutely has to. Head-to-head is part of their charge. This third down matters as well, and Kevin Jennings has been phenomenal on third downs today. Coming in 14 in his career on third downs, and that success has continued. Tyler Levine's been a big weapon on the checkdowns.
First start for the freshman from Dallas across the middle. R.J. Maryland and incomplete. Ken Pettisclo, all-conference performer, has made play after play in this Tulane defense.
He just sat on the route, expected with the blitz that they were going to have one more rusher. Come out quick, breaks on the football, gets around the big tight end, and gets the incompletion.
Jaquan Jackson getting to receive this punt under duress. Fair catch called for by Jackson. Unable. Flying in. And that's going to help out the Green Wave cause. Just the second time tonight SMU has gone 3 and out.
Interference team number 18. The 15-yard penalty reinforced the
Really late fair catch call. And I mean, Ahmad Moses, I don't. Ahmad. Else in that situation because of how late that fair catch call was. It's a tough break for SMU. Fortunate for Tulane.
From the 37. Green Wave have started a possession outside their own 25. Mackay Hughes a burst up into near the 45.
Attention to Michael Pratt keeps shaking out his right arm, his throwing arm, after he was sacked. Time that SMU was on offense, trainers coming up to him, putting icy hot. How tough he is, but something to pay attention to.
Yeah, the comment that we got from Scott Simons, defensive play caller, on Michael Pratt. A tough, bleak competitor was how it was framed to us. Mackay Hughes picks up a first down. Green Wave on the move now, their second touch of the football.
Outside zones and 2 seams that they've been able to take advantage of with Mackay Hughes. The offense has been on the shoulders of the quarterback. A little bit of run game certainly helped that.
All-time winningest quarterback in Tulane. Keith Brown goes in motion. He stumbled for a minute on first down. Field into SMU territory, a 4-yard gain.
Getting this offensive line going in the run game be absolutely huge to keep SMU out of these downs where they're able to just rush Michael Pratt. Tulane's offensive line struggled in pass even more this week against the great pass rushers of SMU.
2 tight ends on the field. Their 5th play in SMU territory in this game. Hughes had momentum. He'll carry a defender down. That yields 3rd and short. The stop by Robertson.
To complete, they have to convert on a 3rd down. 0 for 7 so far. 3rd.
Balvin moves over as a fullback. Wide open is Brown. You'll keep Brown for the touchdown. An outstanding play call on 3rd and short.
Wanted the flinch by Chris Carter, a clear flinch that should have been a false start. That play should have been yards. It's not seen by the officials. How, I don't know. But Michael Pratt with a great play is tied in this game.
Pratt goes behind the back, and now another game with a rushing and a passing touchdown. Junior from the Sunshine State playing
a little bit from the pressure. This Tulane defense feels a little different in this second half.
Jennings outside the tackle box. That intentional grounding. 2nd and 10. And Jennings buys some time. The pump fake. Jennings with a 1st down. Tried to slide in past the 45. Instead just kind of knelt awkwardly. It's still results in a 17-yard gain.
Slide when he was going that fast. But a great decision to take the ball up the field.
Got down. Rooster off and running. Plowing his way to the 31, a gain of 23. Lance Robinson on the
his burst the last few weeks. Well, they really haven't missed anything because they've been rolling, but he adds a burst from the running back position that they haven't had the last few weeks when he's been banged up.
Fake it to Knighton. Now Jennings again. A stutter step in a short game. Jared Small down. SMU trying to seize momentum after touchdown on 3rd and short from 42 yards out. Two teams did not meet in the regular season. Straight, Tulane has won its last 10. Its only setback coming here in New Orleans. 2-yard gain makes it 3rd down for SMU.
They're now going towards the student section. Was begging for some positivity at the end of the first half. They got some, and now they are into this thing.
Jennings, the crosser is there. Moochie Dixon, and that's a 1st down for the Mustangs. There are 2 penalty marks.
Illegal blindside block.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense.
R.J. Maryland, that is costly.
Yeah, so the rule is have an opportunity to see the block coming And Jarius Monroe just gets blindsided. And that's on the helmet, because Monroe in that situation, not a defenseless player. But you'd love for R.J. Maryland to throw one of those screen blocks where he just kind of gets in the way and absorbs, or puts his back in front of him, one of the smoke.
Fourth penalty tonight on the Mustangs, none more costly. 3rd and 22. Jennings steps into one, fires a pass. Dixon has it, tries to lay out the out of bounds. That's 13 yards, and perhaps now a field goal coming for the Mustangs.
Fortunate for SMU that they throw that block, sort of an unforced error there. We're in a different age. It's just a great block. 50-yard field goal here, though.
Colin Rogers, his long on the season, 51. And Rogers able to sneak it in. With 5:35 to go in our third quarter. Now Rogers, the Green Wave, ranked 22nd in the land by the College Football Playoff Selection Committee back on last Tuesday. Tonight. And racing ahead to the 25. Green Wave takeover there after the return by Bohannon. Let's take a look at this week's AT&T, and perhaps chaos coming with Bama leading Georgia in Atlanta right now.
It would certainly cause quite as I think Texas and Alabama would then jump Ohio State and Oregon. What do you value head-to-head?
I value head-to-head. I like head-to-head. Win in college football this year.
And also a loss to who?
Texas.
There you go.
By 10 at home. Almost 90 days ago. I'm going to lean back. Get to tomorrow. Mekhi Hughes bolting across the 30, a 6-yard gain. And part of that is I don't see the SEC being left that, but you beat Georgia in the title game the way that they potentially could. That's a lot to look past.
Because they lost to the team you're comparing them against.
And Texas did look good today. I'll entertain your thoughts for a minute. And listen, Steve Sarkisian. You'll Keith Brown, the back shoulder fade incomplete. Charles Woods in coverage. So 3rd and 4 coming up with a penalty.
Receiver downfield. Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So you got a 3-yard buffer when the ball's thrown. Four and a half.
Taylor, what are you hearing on the offensive line?
Well, from the first half into this second half, they wanted more production out of Sincere after they scored and said, I love you, man. And Willie Fritz went up and said, good job. And I know there's been a difference.
Across the left side, gains a couple. It'll be 3rd down and long, T-Mac.
Which, Roddy, can you explain what you saw from the first half to the third quarter when it comes to
a lot more of that stretch zone where every offensive lineman is trying to reach the offensive line or the defensive lineman, which creates these gaps that they were able to exploit. They kind of went away from it on this drive. It's Michael Pratt.
Trailing by 3. The defending champions on the ropes at home. Aaron Bohannon grabs it short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th and 3. Analytics suggest to go for it on 4th and 4 or less. Willie Fritz thinking otherwise here.
Yeah, I think you're a little too far in your own territory to basically give SMU a field goal attempt. But how about SMU?
Carroll back on the field. Roderick Daniels to receive for the Ponies. Pratt. And the Mustangs have it now at their 34-yard line. Well, the 22nd annual Women's Jimmy V Classic with 3. Top-ranked South Carolina travels to Cameron Indoor to battle the Duke Blue Devils. Fresh off a road win at Georgia, UConn, and Texas. 1, 3, and 5 Eastern. All headed your way tomorrow right here on ABC. And we remind you to donate to the Me Foundation for Cancer Research.org today.
Feels like if because of their inability to move the football, this is a huge drive for the Mustangs.
Green Wave have been involved. Wheaton. And a first down. Just stumbled. Held his balance for long enough. Moved the
quarterbacks in this game. Kevin Jennings largely has been very good. I would say the 2 interceptions, one of them a little behind the receiver, the other one a decision that he'd like to have back. But outside of really that
false start against the Ponies.
False start. Offense. Number 8. 5-yard penalty.
Should point out, too, Preston Stone did make the trip. We saw him on the field pregame in crutches after breaking his leg last Saturday. So Kevin Jennings filling in for Stone tonight. Even after Hudson's misstep moments ago. Wheaton motions out. Jennings step. We just got a calmness to him. We heard the comparison to Malik Cunningham by Rhett Lashley last night. And he's got some of that in him, former Louisville quarterback.
I think the smoothness in the way he runs is where that comparison comes from. Mentioned in the open that he won a state championship at South Oak Cliff High School, the first DISD state school since 1958. 40,000 in AT&T Stadium to see him win that. You can tell this.
Jennings buys a little bit of time. With Devin Deal making the stop, he has literally been everywhere in this football game. Jennings before switching to SMU late in the process, and well, this guy has really done it.
Behind line of scrimmage and deliver short pass.
Stone went down on when he was injured a week ago. Knighton and Daniels also collided in the backfield there. Knighton a moment to collect himself.
I mean, he got blindsided by his own teammate. It's a mistiming. But how about the whirling dervish that was Kevin Jennings during the play?
P.J. Williams has replaced him at left tackle. He's working against Devin Deal. And hit hard. Tyler Grubbs held. And Jennings will make it 3rd down and short on the scamper.
Excuse me, DJ Douglas didn't necessarily account for the linebacker screaming from the inside.